All right, this is the ASH test or the athletic shoulder test. So if you have force plates, we're gonna use the force plates and you're gonna send the data over, but if you don't, we're gonna do this manually. So I'll have you lay down. So you're basically gonna get in a prone position, and I'm gonna have you scoot back a little bit. Just scoot back a little bit. So we're gonna test one arm at a time. Like I said, if you have a force plate or a force platform, we're gonna use that so we can get the data. Do it on both arms. I'll show you how we're gonna perform this and then send the data over to us. But if we don't, I'm gonna show you two ways as to how we could test it without the force plates. And we're gonna be doing I's, Y's, and T's. So we're gonna be going here, we're gonna be testing in the Y position, and then the T straight in line with the shoulder. So the first position is gonna be an I. I preferably would want you to do this on a platform. So if you have a block or a little object like this, and what I'm gonna have you do is push as hard as you can into the block and then rest. And then what you're gonna do with that is report to us how that feels. If there's any pain there, no discomfort, report that in the app. If you have a partner with you that can do this with you, what I want you to do is, as the person doing the resistance, you want to tell them to do it in increments of 2s. So it's going to be 2 RP, 4, 6, 8, 100%. So it's 20%, 40%, 60%, all the way to 100%. You're going to provide resistance, and they should be able to push you down to the floor, or at least resist you from coming up. So first, I'm going to provide 20% resistance to you, and I want you to just push me down to the floor, okay? Ready? Go. All right, now we're gonna do 40%, go. 60%, 80, and 100. With those, I want you obviously send over the video so that we can see what you're getting for those different percentages, and say in the video what percentage you're at, or have the partner say that. And then also if there's any discomfort at those varying percentages. So you're gonna do the same thing, but this time we're gonna be going from a Y position. We'll demonstrate with the block first. If you don't have a partner, just pushing into the block. Go as hard as you can, and then rest. And obviously if you're having pain at 100%, take it down to 80%. See if you have pain there. If there's no pain there, then report you got up to 80%. If there's pain at 80%, bring it down to 60% or 70%. Just find a percentage where you don't have pain and report that percentage to us. So if you do have a partner, we'll remove the block, same thing. Y position, around 135 degrees. So if this is 180 and this is 90, we want to be right dead in the middle, so 135 degrees. So I'm gonna do 20 degrees here, 20%. Good, 40%, 60, 80, and 100. Good. Same thing, but now we're gonna be going in the I position, so straight out at 90 degrees. If you have a block, same thing, as hard as you can into it. Good, and relax. If you have a partner, we're gonna be doing it with resistance. And just to note with your partner, we want them to be doing it right around parallel. I don't want them doing it all the way up here. We're gonna be doing it right in parallel or a little bit closer to the ground. So I'll start with 20%, 40%, 60, 80%, and 100. Good. All right, sit up. So you're gonna be doing that on both arms and reporting it just so we can compare the values, making sure that your throwing arm strength is, the percentages are kind of equal or around the same for both sides. So those are the three options. If you have force plates, then we're gonna use force plate to get the data, but obviously not everybody has access to that, whether you're at a facility or at home. Option number 2, if you have no partner or nobody to do this with, you're gonna do it into a block and report what percentage of intent you can get up to in those 3 different positions, and if you have discomfort in it or if you don't have discomfort in it. And then the third option is gonna be, if you have a partner with you, you're gonna have them manually apply different percentages of resistance to you and record the video to see if you're able to resist it and if you have any discomfort at those different intensities.